Hey everybody, welcome back to another 10-minute Marvel video. I'm Petter, and today we have some kind of exciting news because Marvel is going to be back at San Diego Comic-Con at Hall H. Now, kind of suspected that was going to be the case. It is a little weird, though, because D23 is 2 weekends after. So I believe it is July 29th that Marvel is going to have their panel at Hall H. That doesn't seem right. But it's going to be part of San Diego Comic Con. So, what as fans do I think we maybe could be expecting to see from Marvel there? First off, I expect the cast of the Fantastic Four to be there. In fact, Kevin Feige today said that the Fantastic Four, that's going to begin. Actually, that's maybe what starts filming on the 29th. Yeah, there we go. That's going to start filming on the 29th of July, so immediately following Comic-Con. So I fully expect to see the cast of the Fantastic Four there. So we'll have Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Jonathan Quinn, Evan Moss Bacharach, Ralph Eisen, and Julie Garner, I think are all of them that have been announced so far. I won't be surprised if there are a couple extra actors who show up there. Firstly, I would expect the casting of Valeria Richards and Franklin Richards. I'd expect both of them to show up. If they're going to have a Doctor Doom, that's going to be the time to reveal it. You could wait till D23, but if they wait till D23, that's going to tell me one major thing. It's going to tell me that Doom is not a major player in this. I don't expect him to be, but anything Doom films is going to take place after D23. Because they're not going to want spoilers of that out there through some leak because somebody got a set photo. John Malkovich's character also could show up, and I realize that Ben Grimm's, well, who we're assuming is going to be Ben Grimm's girlfriend, she's been cast potentially as well. That's just the assumption of who we think that character is going to be, and I'm totally blanking on her name. So I expect that. I expect that we're going to have some footage not released to the public at this point in time of things like Thunderbolts and Agatha All Along, though that one might be a trailer for Agatha All Along that will release then, and then Captain America Brave New World. That's about what I expect. I don't know that we're going to get a ton more. Maybe some of the Marvel animation stuff, they tease Eyes of Wakanda, or if they tease Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but I don't expect a ton more. Because I think some of the bigger stuff is going to happen at D23. So that 2 weeks later, I think we're going to get some bigger things announced. It's a Disney event, so of course they're going to save some of the bigger things. What might you expect for D23? I'll talk about that coming up here. I think that's where we're going to get new properties announced. If I was Kevin Feige, though, I'd probably want to have one last thing, one big thing for Comic-Con. Comic-Con is this event for all the nerdy fans of everything. D23, it's a little bit more focused on Disney. Obviously, Disney has Marvel, so that's what a lot of people are going to go to D23 for, is to see what comes out there. But what might get announced, say, at a Comic-Con versus a D23? I think one thing I could see getting announced would be something like Young Avengers lineup or a new Avengers lineup. So, with Captain America New World Order, maybe Sam is going to be putting together a new Avengers team. So, take whatever characters are known already and to be part of that team and bring them out on stage. Just say, hey, here's your new Avengers team of Captain America, Falcon, two different characters, Sam Wilson, Captain America, Torres as Falcon, Thor, probably, and then maybe a couple other characters, or a young Avengers team. Bring out Kamala Khan, Iman Vellani. Bring out Kate Bishop and Eli Bradley, and again, you'd have to skip over some characters because I don't think you're going to talk about Wanda's kids at that point in time. But you'd be able to show the foundations of a team and get us excited for, like, hey, this is what the new Avengers team is going to look like. And I think something like that's a good balance, kind of that middle ground of it's a big announcement for Comic-Con, but it's not announcing new characters, new properties, things like that. We expect there's going to be an Avengers team. I think most people should know that there's going to be a young Avengers team. Obviously, if you haven't watched a number of the Disney Plus shows, you might not. Or if you didn't watch the Marvels, you might not. But there's been ample opportunity for people to guess that, to know that. And to build up that team, I think could be kind of cool. If I were to go out with something real crazy, like the real big announcement that could happen, maybe, well, Doctor Doom. I think Doctor Doom is the biggest one, but I wonder when or which spot we're going to get the announcement of who Giancarlo Esposito is going to be playing. I think that gets announced either at Comic-Con or at D23, and I'd lean towards Comic-Con, actually. I think because of how he interacts with the general fans across everything, I think that's just a better and safer spot for that. Beyond that, though, I think that's what I expect. Nothing huge, some new footage or first time showing footage that's not going to be released to the public until D23. So if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con and you get into Hall H with the Marvel Studios, you might get a first look at some things, or a second look at something like Ironheart. But then at D23 might be when they take that exclusivity away. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. Is there anything in particular you're really hoping they announce at Comic-Con versus at D23? Or just that you hope they announce in general? You can leave that down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a thumbs up. Check out our backlog of videos, as well as check out our podcast, 10 Minute Marvel. You can get that wherever your friendly neighborhood podcasts, though some links are going to be down in the description below. But with that, I'll see you next time.